necessarily to your third down defense this year? It's been pretty good.
No, it was just an emphasis, coming off of last season and during the offseason just to get off the field on third down. We struggled with it last year, and we just wanted to fix it, and I think we're doing a pretty good job so far.
Emphasis in terms of more practice periods, just talking about it more film study?
Just talking about it more on third down, making sure everyone knows where the sticks are, and, just more focus on giving more effort to get off the field.
Honestly, the guy jumping up and down with the third down sign on the sideline, does that make much difference? I mean, does anybody notice that guy when you're out there?
I don't think we really pay attention, just go through with the call and just see the sticks and just know that it's third down.
Is somebody responsible for shouting out the distance on every third down?
Everybody's responsible.
Okay.
So everybody needs to know it's third down.
What do you remember about that Tennessee game here 2 years ago, night game, and kind of, I guess, Jake's coming out partying, beating the ranked team? Just what do you remember about it? And, what do you think?
It was loud. It was definitely a hype crowd. It's a pretty big game. I mean, it was a big win, but it was a pretty fun experience. It was a game that I'll never forget.
How nice is it to have DJ back? Or was he back today?
Yeah, he was back. Yeah.
How nice is it to have DJ
Man, it's like a breath of relief, having a guy like DJ back on the field, being able to help us out and just continue to be better, just have a better defense.
Did y'all start looking at Tennessee last week?
We started on Sunday.
Started on Sunday. What have you seen?
Their backs are. They're really strong backs. We got to wrap up and tackle, but really it just comes down to us, how we prepare this week and, being locked in. But they have some good playmakers, so, we'll just work on neutralizing everybody and stopping the run, going from there.
Are you preparing for two quarterbacks this week? I know Jared Garantano kind of got hurt against Alabama.
We haven't really talked about it. I mean, we know that one of the guys got hurt, but we've just been preparing for whoever comes out there. We know that the other guy comes in, he's going to throw the ball for the most part. He's not going to move around as much. But, Garantano, he'll run the ball, so he's also a threat with the ball in his hands. So.
I guess last year against Tennessee was kind of the nail in Butch Jones's coffin. Do you guys think about that at all, that you maybe kind of forcing the coach out against Tennessee?
That was a game last year where it seemed like the defense really arrived and you guys really took a step forward. Did you feel that way? Do you feel like that was a game where y'all really started to put things together and turn the season around?
Yeah, it's definitely like a program game, as Coach said. This is one of those games that can turn your program to, an ascending program or, just stabilizing to being a descending program. But, I mean, we just take it, every week as a season, and this is an important game, just like all of them are important games. So.
TJ, what did you do over the bye week with the time off? What did you do with your time off during the bye week?
I relaxed, hung out with my family. I didn't do much. It was good to have those 2 days off.
For you and Sherrod against Texas A&M, what was the difference? Because I think Coach Muschamp mentioned that was as well as you guys have played, maybe this season, but what was the difference for you two guys that game?
Just preparation and trusting each other. I mean, we've trusted each other, but this game, I feel like we've taken a bigger step, a huge leap in just understanding how we play and playing with each other and, playing off of each other's energy. So that was the biggest step going into that game, and, I think we'll carry that for the rest of the season.
Do you think that was the best thing you played as a 10 this season?
As a whole, yeah, definitely as a unit. I definitely think that was one of our better games, but yeah.
When you say you can build off of it, what is it, just like knowing you've done kind of translated or confidence?
Yeah, just definitely just a lot of confidence, and I have confidence in him. He has confidence in me, and that just makes you play better, play harder, and makes you play for your brother a little bit more, knowing that he has your back. And we've definitely just built off of that. We just look forward to growing from there for the rest of the season.
TJ, sorry for you to ask. Was there a specific message the staff had for the defense kind of going in and through the bye week?
Just work on us and get better. That's where everything starts, just how we prepare and how we practice. And, some teams may take a week off and not really practice that hard, but we were still out there working on our calls, working on our fits and everything on both sides of the ball. So it was a week off, but at the same time we were still trying to get better as a team.
What was the attitude of the players? I mean, were you guys angry, confident, excited? What was the mood of the team
During the bye week?
during the bye week?
Yes, so we were. I'm pretty sure everybody was very confident in just the season going forward and understanding what we have to do. But no one was down. No one was wishing for time off because everybody wants to win and everyone wants to get better. And that was our opportunity to get better. So that's what we did.
The last couple of years, you guys have played a little better after the bye week. You played better after the bye week. What do you think the reason for that is?
You get a little bit of time off for your body, but the biggest thing is just resetting and refocusing on, the previous goals or whatever you had for the beginning of the season. So, I think the bye week definitely helps, but, it brings everybody together just to finish up what you wanted to start.
Where do you feel this team is at this point?
I feel like we're in a good position. I think that we made our bed and we have to lay in it now. But, we can control the rest of how everything else plays out. It's not where we want to be, but we're here now, so we're going to do what we can to make sure that we make it the best of whatever it can be.
Coach Muschamp talked a little bit this week just about forcing more turnovers and improving turnover margin. Is that something that you guys have to put an extra focus on, or is it just something where it'll happen when it happens?
Yeah, we have to. That's the biggest thing for us, especially defensively. We've been talking about the ball, and we haven't been getting it out like how we're supposed to. And that's just an extra effort in practice, and just being more focused on getting the ball out. But, just understanding, we practice getting the ball out. So we take those practice techniques and put them in the game. And we just haven't been doing it enough. But, guys know. So.
Is there a favorite turnover drill in practice you do?
Probably the interception drill. Yeah, that's probably my favorite one. But, we work on tomahawks, just punching the ball out, ripping the ball out, things like that. So.
Did you have a pick against Arkansas last year, or was that the one that got called?
I had a fumble recovery. Fumble recovery, yeah.
TJ, I don't know if you heard. Did you hear about Josh Boyd, the quarterback at R&E? I guess so. What were your thoughts when you first heard about that?
When I first heard about it, it was kind of crazy to hear something like that happening to someone so young. But, I sent my prayers to him and his family. It's pretty great to see just the community, all of the different teams from, upstate, lower state, wherever, pour out their love and show, support for him. Now, I think that, he has a good community around him. He's a smart kid, and I think that he's definitely going to look at life a lot differently. But he's a strong kid to go through everything that he's going through and, to still come out with a smile on his face and be appreciative of everything that he has.
Do you know him well?
No. I haven't. He was a little bit after me, so.
And have you guys started watching much Tennessee film? And if so, what kind of stands out at their offense? What they kind of try to do?
They try to mess with the eyes a little bit. They'll sneak, guys from they'll have a play action one way and try to sneak somebody from the front side, back side, things like that. But the biggest thing is just they try to mess with the eyes and. They understand what type of defense you're in sometimes, so they try to do that a beater for that defense, something that can if you don't do your job, they can capitalize on it in a big time way. So that was really about it for them.
Do they do more single back stuff with kind of the two tight ends at the wings than most teams you see?
Yeah, definitely. They have a lot of 12 personnel and stuff, but at the end of the day, it's kind of the same stuff. We kind of understand what's going to come out of each formation run-wise, and the passes are, they're going to be the passes. We just have to do our jobs and stuff. But
More. TJ, can you describe the atmosphere of a night game and really be for a player?
Man, it's loud. It's loud. The fans are crazy. They've had a long day to get ready. So it's definitely it's fun to play at night games in Williams-Brice, but those guys are the fans are really, really great.